aggressive, that's why they're doing it. Because there's no point to send a sniper mid if you're not going aggressive. If you're going to go safe lane, then you would have your sniper just get demolished.
Yeah.
But I can't see them putting it in the lane where they're going to let Empire roam.
Do you think sniper is a Dondo hero?
Every hero is a Dondo hero.
Especially when you get a blink dagger on it.
Yeah. Right, and a Mask of Madness?
Blink is legit though, for sure.
Yeah,
Blink is really good on sniper.
I think Mask of Madness is also good on it.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing
He benefits more from attack speed than like a lot of other heroes.
Because he has a proc on effect.
Yeah.
What is like 80 damage?
90 at level 4. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's physical damage as well.
That's why I don't understand why people love shrapnel so much. Because it's like if you get one headshot, you've pretty much done the damage that shrapnel does.
Well, the thing about
like realistically, like they walk out of it.
The thing about shrapnel is he gives you vision uphill.
For the snipe.
And if you just throw it to the tower, which you can be on your side of the river.
You get 1 point.
Let's say you have level 4 of shrapnel. You're on your side of the river, and you should shrapnel to their tower all the time, on cooldown.
It doesn't get any longer range when you level it.
Yeah, but it does more damage.
Yeah, of course.
So
but you're saying use it on the tower.
Yeah, you just like mow down the tower.
Okay. That's fair.
Huh, this is very interesting as we have Webbus pointing out. Looks like we're going to do a little bit of a... This is what Funnick used to do all the time with Windrunner. Cut down the trees, get a Quelling Blade, and they just do Ancients, but going to do it with a puck instead. Meanwhile, if you look at Empire Mag on the bottom side, got boots on the Centaur, just ran straight down to drop an Observer Ward. Unfortunately, this one won't block the pull, so Puppy's going to be able to actually continue to get some pulls.
I've never seen Puck do this before on the Ancients. I've seen other characters do it.
Okay, I've seen the Medusa do it in my pup games all the freaking time. I just want to say, please, stop it, stop it.
I want to voice a concern that I have. If you look at Empire's lineup, they have a Leshrac, Luna, safe lane. Okay, that's a dead tower, right? Like offlane tier 1 is dead for Na'Vi.
Okay.
Even with a tree, they can't defend it because Edict will kill the thing instantly.
Yeah.
Puck has no wave clear. In general, they really lack wave clear until the gyrocopter gets farmed, or they send Kuro and he maxes Shadow Wave, right? So like that's their 2 methods of clearing creeps. If Empire are able to get tier 1s, it might be hard to push into tier 2s for them, sure, but they're gonna get pretty decent amount of map control very quickly, and always want to fly is just like that. I'm just gonna...
Yep.
I'm gonna block him.
I mean, he's gonna block the first wave, but it's gonna be back in about 30 seconds. But yeah, that is a very legitimate concern. I mean, I think in theory, Funnick could pull the wave off with his right clicks or maybe a nuke, but you still have to deal with Edict in the right clicks.
Oh, you need to be careful.
Always want to fly. Oh.
It's fine.
I think Always Want to Fly is gonna come up again and block it. Yeah. That's gonna be no experience for a long time for Funnick.
And they can't do anything about this because they can't send the tree.
Funnick's actually
he blocked it himself.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you don't get to block it. I'm gonna block it.
Well, if you know it's gonna be blocked, you might as well dish out a couple more physical right clicks.
Yeah, that's true.
Got some tangles.
Look at Always Want to Fly. He's like hanging out. Unfortunately, though, because Always Want to Fly had Split Earth at level 1, that means Edict's not coming anytime soon.
You should get points for blocking creep camps, like enemy creep camps.
What makes it an enemy group camp though? Like just in
well,
their
it's on his side of the map. Like it's on Navi's side.
Regeneration.
You know what's something that I think a lot of Dota players should do more? You should League of Legends enemy creep camps. And what I mean by that is you leave the smallest creep.
That's what I do.
No, people do that.
Yeah.
Like,
not enough. You don't see it in pro games.
Well, I think in some cases, like say you get a Satyr camp, right? You leave like the Satyr Banisher, which is a small one.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. Or like any Satyr camp actually, because it spawns the same small creep in the big and the medium, so. No, I agree. It should definitely leave it there.
How's Dondo doing?
He's doing really well. He's 9-4 compared to the 5-2 right now of Resolution.
Yeah, actually, he's not even taking take aim. It's just shrapnel leveled. Very interesting skill build. I think you take 1 point and you take aim at 4. Just
yeah, he will.
Just to have that 1 point.
Well, he might choose not to actually, depending on how safe he feels. Because like he has that high ground ward on the Ancients, so he knows exactly where Always Want to Fly is all the time. And he does have tree armor. And Always Want to Fly is going to be level 1 for ages because he decided to block the camp. So he's never going to have Edict to break through tree armor, which means that there's a pretty low chance, especially before Resolution hits 4, because he needs it for Cold Snap.
Do you think that
able to kill him.
Vance Core should have done what Always Want to Fly did? Because I feel like Shadow Demon's just much more effective of a level 1 hero. As opposed to Leshrac, it seems like he needs, you know, Edict.
Yeah, that's why they switched.
Yeah.
Like Always Want to Fly just went top now. Because he needs the levels. And if they want to kill that tower, then having Always Want to Fly commit that time to blocking camps and not getting experience of his own is bad. But they could have also just said they wanted Vance Core to get Soul Catcher, before he started like doing anything.
Yeah. So
Or
he has the
honestly, if I were
Sunstrike.
him, I would have leveled poison. Like
The Sunstrike
Well, I mean, they
combo
have
there.
Sunstrike,
Yeah.
Soul Catcher. That is a ton of damage output. So
it is, but against a team that has tree armor, and Puppy's already level 3, like that won't kill. They need another instance of damage. Like they need a stun from always on the fly.
that is true. Yeah, we'll see how they can play it out. Funnick on the bot lane doing quite well against Mac. A little bit of rocket barrage damage. In fact, a lot of rocket barrage damage.
He has extra wings on his gyrocopter. It's beautiful.
Is that a new item set? I think it is.
It looks different than it.
Yeah, it's a new entire thing pretty much. The only thing he doesn't have is the actual gyrocopter itself. No, wait, no, that is a full set. Never mind.
He has the
I'm
hut.
silly. I'm silly. So it looks like Empire are now going to prioritize pushing the tier 1, which I think is the right call, given the circumstance. Like, they need to kill this tower so it warrants Vanscore and always want to fly roaming, right? Because if they don't, then the tower is alive. Sure, Silent's getting some farm, but Silent would be able to farm this lane no matter what. There is really no threat on the side of Na'Vi to him, and Funnick's only level 2, so it's not like there's a coil coming out anytime soon. And plus, Dendi is he's doing well mid, and Resolution has started to catch up. He's got more points in Exort now, so his base damage is starting to get a little bit higher.
I feel that if Empire wants to push down this tier 1 tower, they definitely can. I feel like it would just give way too much experience to Funnick. They have the siege unit and with 3 range sweeps. It looks like they gave up the push. And Funnick suddenly is going to be level 3. Also, Puppy was in the near vicinity, so he could have also rotated and gave it a little bit of assistance. But in any case, it seems like Na'Vi is doing well in all 3 lanes. I consider Funnick doing quite okay now, considering what just happened about 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, like just the wave pushing out and him being able to keep
Get a
them
couple
from pushing,
assets,
yeah,
yeah.
and get the experience is definitely huge for him. But I'm a little bit. I'm not a fan of the shrapnel build, man. I'm really not, because if you go take aim and headshot, right, and say you have 3 points into headshot right now and you have 2 take aim, that means that you guarantee outrange the hero that you're against, and you can do 65 damage. And this is a no regen 1 Quas Invoker, and bottom lane. We're also going to see Mag quite low on health at the moment. Those are broken Tranquils, not really the most in movement speed, and there's space boots on Havos. Looks like first blood's going to be going the way of Na'Vi.
Nicely done.
Yeah, and Havos gets it, and that almost puts him at 6 as well.
Yeah, I think one of the most important thing if you're playing offlane is once you notice the enemy carry has phase boots, you just have to play ultra defensive because the movement speed difference between your boots and theirs is just too high, and he just gave up.
Especially when
first
your
blood.
tranquil boots are broken.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate. I do want to actually play a little bit of devil's advocate about the sniper shrapnel build versus take aim. I feel that when you get take aim, you have to play ultra aggressive just because you only harass with physical attack, right?
Yeah, but
so I feel
you
like
can play aggressive though. That's the whole point of the build, is to play
right,
aggressive.
but my point is when you're playing aggressive, you have to kind of walk across a river, walk up the hill, and you know, hit resolution. I think doing that against a Shadow Demon is scary.
Yeah, but look at their vision. Like, they know exactly what's going to be coming.
That's true.
And because of the fact that, again, like, always want to fly zoned out well, he was zoned out basically by blocking creep camps.
Mag finds Puppy the D.
Yeah, Puppy's
It's so
fine.
Yeah.
200 damage.
Well, 188, I guess, but close enough.
I mean, to be fair, if you look at resolution, he's being harassed down quite a bit.
Yeah, now he is. But earlier, he wasn't really being harassed that much. And it's not like Dendi's spamming shrapnel on the tower, which is what you would expect from going a max shrapnel build. So I'm not really seeing the usefulness of having shrapnel here, because it doesn't do enough damage to be able to last hit with it. You're basically, like, what he's doing now, just spamming Assassinate, is really all the harassment damage that he's done. If he had take aim and headshot, he could actually just push Resolution out of the lane with auto attacks and then kill him with the ult.
Look at him. Can't even come in the last hit. It's like zoning shrapnels. It's not last hitting or anything. It's like, I don't know, man.
I get what you're saying, like the aggression that could be coming out from Empire, it might be warranted for him to play it a little bit farther back, and Shrapnel does have a longer cast range than even having max rank of take aim. But just in general, being able to pressure the lane that much is, well, I guess different strokes, man.
Resolution has his Midas now as well. 7 minutes, it's not too bad with boots.
It's like the 2 heroes gonna run right into each other. Soul Catcher's gonna be on top. No Sunstrike though, so Funnick expecting a Sunstrike phases it. I'm not gonna see anything, but I mean, Shrapnel or take aim aside, one thing we can agree on is Dendi's doing quite well in this lane. Resolution is going for Hannah Midas, and looks like he does have it. Dendi does have his coming as... No, he doesn't have his Midas yet. What is Dendi getting?
Vanscore.
Radiant's top tower is under
Vanscore is
attack.
caught behind enemy lines, and he has boots. So
Dyer's
he's going to be
middle
fine.
tower
He's going to be close. Puppy walking up at the blind high ground. The ward's faded. Here comes the Eclipse from Silent. Stun not even necessary. Silent gets a free kill.
Lomdo runs.
I think you're fine if you're Navi because the entire top lane rotated for tree and support. So Funix says, "All right, I'm fine with that." Meanwhile, earlier when Havosa's getting
He
kills.
doesn't have enough mana to orb. Just keep it there.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow.
Is it hurting?
I yawned.
I think just slightly. It seems like Navi's just getting the better trade overall in all lanes.
It's very, very close. Like, the thing is, the 044, I think, Sniper beats Invoker worse than Shrapnel spamming. So, Resolution actually is farming better than Dendi.
Yeah.
Yep, especially with the Midas.
Yeah, he's got 25 denies, and he's got 47 CS. So, everyone actually has a ridiculous amount of denies this game. It's like
Oh,
pretty-
Puppy finds Silent. There's a rotation here. What's gonna happen?
He's fine. Stun on the teleport. Kuro. He's gonna eat a Soul Catcher as well. Comes the Lucian Beam. Doesn't even have time to use Brave.
Yeah, meanwhile, on the right side, though, always one flag gets picked off, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. The tier 1 push is going to get halted as a result. They do force a TP out of that, so not as lost. But we do see the power of Soul Catcher
And
there.
tree and healing up the tower as well.
It's a very delayed tier 1 push, though, which is important to keep in mind, because normally the Puppy wouldn't only have like maybe 1-2 points in a tree armor. He's going to have the 3rd point soon,
Yep.
which means that he's going to start being able to keep this tower for pretty much however long he wants to, assuming Navi keep reacting to these pushes and teleport to the tier 1. So in that sense, I don't think it was worth it for Always Wanna Fly to stop Funnick from doing Ancients, because by not killing the tower earlier, or maybe they should have just switched Van Score with him.
Yeah.
Change places so you make sure that the Shadow Demon gets level 2
Oh,
after the
there's a
Resolution.
kill.
Yeah, mid lane. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be killed.
nice.
But Sunstrike, the tower's going to be there. Whoa! What well play here by Resolution, using that cold snap and I guess the tower to make sure that
Sunstrike as well. Yeah, it was
they get
beautiful.
hit.
He can still die. Oh no, he can't.
It's a pretty good use of Shrapnel by Dendi though, because he's fired the Shrapnel behind the Invoker and just started right-clicking on him with the Creep Wave's aid. So basically Resolution was trapped between Shrapnel's right-clicks and Creep Wave. And I'm so impressed how he survived through that.
Structures at 45.
Vanscore finds someone. It's Funnick. Funnick is trapped between the illusions, but he's gonna orb away. Can't kill.
Oh, mid-air on the Poison Touch. It flies across them.
And also the Dream Call, I think.
Yeah, and they got a tier 1 tower out of that, so it's, we delayed a tier 1 tower push, but that came pretty clean, so not too bad here coming out from Team Empire.
Yeah, it's a really close game so far. It's just like 2-2. People are trading farm. The one concern that Empire has really is Luna is not a good matchup for a sniper. Like, it's just not. Even if you have 6 items,
What about
you're
with
never
Centaur,
going to
though?
hit the sniper. Well, that's why the tree is very good, and so is the gyrocopter, because it sounds kind of counterintuitive to say that the gyrocopter ult is good against Centaur because you can just use it to run, but they're going to be using it to run in,
Radiant's top tower
right?
is under
So you can
attack.
just drop it on overgrowths, or you can drop it when they're going to be running into your sniper and things like that. And plus they have shallow grave. So you imagine a sniper has to sit X distance away from a fight, say 950 ideally, okay? If you have like max shallow grave, that's another 1,000 range that you can be behind the sniper. And the sniper is pretty much the only person that you want to grave maybe outside of Volst. So you can be very, very far away from each other if you're Navi and still be effective in fights, which I think is a pretty good strength to have against a Centaur.
Yeah, the other thing that Team Empire has to worry about is that this lineup is not just about the sniper. The puck's going to be an issue at some point. Gyrocopter definitely will be an issue at one point. So you can't just focus on Dendi and expect it to work. Looks like we're going to see a little bit of gank coming out from Vanscore in the bot lane. If they could get in, they definitely could kill Havos, but
They have Centaur ult, but he has 1,000 health, man. I don't know,
Yeah.
it could take a while for
Well,
him.
they have Sunstrike, Soul Catcher, so
Nah, he pushed out the wave. It's going to be way too hard for them to go now.
yeah.
You can smell it in the air.
I thought Kuroki was gonna ward off the
going a
enemy
bit
ancients as he smoked there. I'm surprised he didn't.
Disruption into Soul Cut.
Oh wow, he actually walked into the middle of nowhere, and he's going to get caught out. Mag, he throws at the stomp. The cooldown's there. Living Armor was used by Puppy as well, but not enough to keep him alive.
Mid lane, the coil was used and it was missed. It didn't hit anything, so it looks like they're gonna transition to a tier 1 tower push.
Oh, he gets it.
High damage coming out from Invoker. Nicely done. So
The baby showing their worth there.
yeah, with those trades, Team Empire definitely coming out ahead. Tower denied, got a carry, kill on a carry, prevented a kill on the mid lane.
Go for Necrobook and Evoker. And straight away after Midas.
I think it's pretty common for X-Men Invokers now to go Necro.
Oh,
Nice.
the dodge.
Nice.
I think actually Necrobook's a good item against Sniper. You just pop the Necro, you send it onto the Sniper, what does he do? Like, he actually
has to
can't...
run.
Yeah, he can't fight it.
I don't know, that can be kind of construed as a bad thing too, because if you're just chasing a sniper with a Necrobook, the Necrobook is basically only being used to get him away from the fight. So your Necrobook's not doing any damage.
Okay, that's fair. I mean,
know,
would you trade like a Necrobook for
I
enemy?
think it's still better for the Necrobook to be chasing him, but I don't think it's as good as, like, you know, obviously hitting somebody.
Right.
Yeah. But you can't have your cake and eat it too, Lumi.
I mean, I can. I don't think you can right now.
No, I can't. I really can't. It's bad.
That's a kick it kill you right now.
Why, are they really going for this early of a Roshan? I guess they can. They have Luna Aura and double Forge Spirits.
And the thing is, they have Eclipse back up. It's very, very hard, especially that Dream Coil is down from missing on the mid lane. Navi doesn't really have the initiation
Shrapnel and
power.
right click from outside.
I guess. You could shrapnel across the river, right?
Yeah.
Just think, man, if he had max take aim and 1 point in the shrapnel, you could actually shoot in the pit from the other side of the high ground, like in the river.
Nah,
See
man.
the way Resolution is Alacrity himself. Should he not Alacrity side him?
Well, I mean,
Does it matter?
that doesn't really matter. I mean, he actually hits harder,
That's a blink for
I
mag.
think, because he benefits from...
That's 2 blinks on that.
2 blinks from mag, yeah.
He benefits from the Lunar Blessing as well.
Yeah. And he has 6 orcs.
And he has, I think,
Uh-oh.
about the same attack speed.
Initiation of Havos. Puppy's got overgrowth though, but it's gonna be blink. Looks like the sun actually missed. Kodo's gonna get dropped right now. They're gonna focus on Van's core. Ultimate's gonna get them out of there. Eclipse coming in, and it looks like Puppy's gonna take the full brunt. Assassinate on the background here. Puppy's still alive thanks to the coil, but Puck going in, and he's already dead. Looks like you want to chase for more. When Van's core, he goes back in. I'm not sure why. Always want to fly. He's gonna drop a spliff onto 2. The beam's gonna hit. Havos is just manning up. He does not back down. That's 1 more kill. Buyback coming out here from Van's core, but that's not gonna do anything. Huge victory from Navi.
That was so bizarre. Like, Mag went in, missed the stop, and then used his ulti as a retreat mechanism. That will be a disruption. Sunstrike coming down on Havos, gonna land with the Soul Catcher. Puppy jumping quite low as well. Mag's Shadow Wave, though, keeping him alive. Blanket for Mag. Stun hits on 2. And the double edge to follow it up. It's a double for Mag, but he drops to Kuro. Now Dendi also gonna die as well. Resolution TPing to the tower. And just as we were saying that Navi got away with something pretty good, Empire,
Re-goosed them.
they strike back.
Well, I mean, they were diving for a Shadow Demon under the tier 1
That
tower.
wasn't that big of a dive, though.
No. Dendi
Dendi
was past the tier 1.
yeah.
But the rest of them were actually reasonably positioned.
But Dendi's the one that matters.
But Dendi, well,
That's a movie for him.
Sniper is the one
If
that
he had
needs to...
max take aim, it would have been 200 range from
All right. I think we understand your point about max taming.
No, I just like doing it because it's funny now. Every time something bad happens, it's going to be because you didn't max take aim.
You know, that's... I played with a friend who's a sniper enthusiast, and every time, he just go for a 0-4-4 build.
Yep.
And every time we lose a game, should take, like, if he had Shrapnel, we would have won that game. So it's funny to hear you do the exact...
Yo, speaking of
Opposite.
having 1 point in a skill, what do you think of Shadow Demon not going for even a single point in Shadow Poison?
I think the synergy with having like a Lucent Beam and a Sunstrike, it's okay to max the Soul Catcher, but I would not put another point into Disruption.
Yeah, at least get 1 point.
Like
in
I
there.
would for sure put a point into Poison because it gives you vision.
Yeah, unless I'm up against something like a Spectre or a Radiance carrier where I know ranking up the shot.
The other thing is too, the heroes on Na'Vi, like normally you max Disruption against heroes who go stats. Like you would max it against a Morphling,
Yeah.
for example. You know, because they get tons of agility and the illusions actually can become quite annoying, or an AM because they have mana burn. But the Na'Vi heroes don't really buy that many stat items.
You don't get headshot from illusions.
Yeah,
You do not.
that would be imbalanced.
Yeah,
Although I will say that a late game sniper, if you make like SNY or Scotty or something in Butterfly, they do eventually start to do some damage, but you'll have Disruption maxed out by then anyway because it's going to be like 35-40 minutes in.
Usually snipers go for items
Raw
like
resolution.
Madness and stuff.
Kuroki.
Oh no, he's
I think he could... Oh no, he has the wrong spells invoked. Never mind. He has to...
I mean, if he summons
Snap.
Necrobook and Alacrity them and then immediately go to Cold Snap?
It takes way too much time.
No, it doesn't. It's like pretty instant.
about
Like,
Oh,
You
Havos,
cancel this, though.
TP
No.
cancel? No. He was being really greedy there. He wanted to try to kill Kuro.
Kuro's gonna TP out as well. It looks like an easy can happen on the ball lane. Oh, Overgrowth's gonna hit, and there's no math to get him out of there. Puppy, the beam not hitting there. Big call down coming through, and they are gonna get a kill on Luna. I'm not sure exactly why Resolution was so deep there.
I'm not sure why he decided
Or
to
silence.
Manta before the Overgrowth came out. That was...
He
The
was dodging the
assassinate.
assassinate.
Yeah, but why would he dodge the Assassinate if he's at full HP and he sees a tree?
Look, man, it's a high skill play.
No, that's a feed, man. That's a I should have 100% lived there.
And he's down first.
No, it's true though. Like, if you see the tree, maybe he didn't see it, Maybe he did. Maybe he was in the fog.
The tree was literally right next to him.
It's kind of hard.
Boom, Funny.
Vonic, oh, he's dropping low. There's no blink. There's the tree and armor 9. Melt though. The deeps coming out from resolution. Shrapnel 1-4, guys. And no take aim. Look at the Necro books. Just zoning the sniper out, and the tier 2. It's dropping fast. I think it's gonna get put in deny range.
It is in deny range, but it's gonna be hard for them to deny it.
Oh,
They armored it. They armored it. Yeah. Okay.
I would just heal it back up.
It's kind of hard though. Well, I guess he is 8 now.
Yeah.
He can do it. He can do it, man. I believe.
I believe I can fly.
Yeah, it looks like he's going Mask of Madness.
I would also appreciate it if we didn't like sing Seal songs
Why?
on the cast.
They're awesome.
What's a seal song?
I love you.
Me. I would also appreciate it if you weren't completely oblivious to like everything.
Well, that's why you have to like explaining things to.
Yeah, give him a hand.
Well, look at that. They
Okay,
paused
have
for
you heard this song, "Kiss from a Rose"?
No.
It was in Batman Forever. It was like super popular song back in the was it late 90s back then?
Yeah, no, early mid 90s, as I say, like 96.
Yeah, okay.
90.
So that was like one of the first songs that he did. That was like really popular, and then there was "I
Always
Believe I
Wanna
Can Fly."
I believe I can fly.
I Believe I Can Fly. Not Always Wanna Fly. That's a guy in the video game.
That was in Space Jam, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's wrong with that song? That's a good song.
No, but I mean like everything else that he does is really bad. Those
Yeah.
are like the only songs that he did that
Well,
were
I mean,
actually
Bruno tells me like
okay.
every other.
Okay,
like,
so it's
music
like
in the
it's like the Toto discussion.
right. The three songs that Toto
They
had.
have three songs.
So Rosanna,
Hold the Line,
and
Africa.
Africa.
Right, but it doesn't make those songs bad.
It just makes those songs really good.
Yeah, and it's the same with Seal.
Okay.
Kiss by a Rose, I Believe I Can Fly. Let's stop it there.
Okay.
You know why I got irritated at Seal? Because I was using Spotify, right?
Right.
And I'm making my playlist as I've been for like the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I pull up "Fly Like an Eagle,"
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, cool, this is a cool song. But I didn't bother to look at the artist. I just like I typed it in. And I was like, the first result should be the one that I want because it's a really popular song, and it was Seal. And it came on, and I just got really mad. And I'm like, why is Seal singing this song? I'm like,
Wait, who's that song from originally? Is that the one that go fly, fly away?
No,
like
it's
an
"Fly
eagle"?
Like an
that's...
Eagle to the
No,
sea.
yeah, I'm
Fly
getting
like an
confused
eagle, let
with.
my spirit
I
carry
think
me.
there's an Iron Maiden song. It says.
There could be. I knew until you asked me, and now I don't know.
Yeah.
But we have to hold that thought because the game's not
Back to the game.
Yeah, I hate Seal.
I like
Sorry,
the Mask
man.
of Madness.
Do you like Asia?
Asia?
Yeah.
Is it Heathen?
Yeah, he.
That's like their only song.
That's again. Yeah, I'm thinking of one.
No.
Oh, come on, Funny.
Is that the second time?
That's
you've
the
done it?
second
Third,
miscoil.
third.
Oh, third time.
Third.
Yeah, third. No $1 million call today.
You know what's really ironic is that in the lobby, somebody asked him to play well, and then he goes, "I'm always strong," and then he misses 3 dream coils.
Bit awkward. But hey,
It's fine.
it's fine.
But I would honestly say Empire have they have the advantage for now. The problem is going to lie if the sniper gets too much farm, because then it becomes ridiculously annoying to like. You're trying to break tier 2s now. That could still be
Well,
hard. Like, look,
that's so
always
much
want to fly goes down to half HP from one assassinate. It's going to be that, but his auto attacks are pretty much going to be doing the same amount of damage.
Oh, that's why they want the disruption.
Hey, guess what though? Level 4 Shrapnel, good against
Pushing.
What do you think about that, Andy?
I think it's pretty easy to just casually walk around.
Hey man, you see them walking back and not walking towards the towers?
They abandoned the push. They're like,
No,
oh.
but that sniper is one of his that's one of his strong suits, is defending.
There you go. And you don't defend with level 4 take aim because you get jumped on
No,
by
you
a
do because you shoot him in the head.
Ah man, you get jumped on by the sniper with the blink dagger and Charlie.
No, R. Kelly did. I believe I can fly, not Seal.
That just changed the topic
No,
so
no,
fast.
absolutely
No. Somebody messaged it to me, and I was like, oh yeah, they're right. And I thought about it, and I was like, okay, whatever. Shout out to
Damn you.
Kalen. No, it was Kalen.
Okay.
I'm gonna believe him over me.
I'm rooting for Dendi in this game.
Oh man, coming, blinking, stomping, hitting. But now he has to run away from the crazy sniper. That's
If
mad.
Mag blinks on him and double edges when he has Mask of Madness on.
Yeah, he'll explode.
He's
But
dead.
that's the whole thing. It's a positioning game, basically, for Na'Vi. Like that's what they want.
I'd be surprised if Dendi doesn't go blink dagger now.
You know, in light of that, like saying that it's a positioning-based game, what purpose does the puck really serve here? Like, what is his goal? Because against Empire's style of lineup, the only reason a puck would really be that useful is if you had really high damage follow-up to try to go for kills and be aggressive. But I don't like defensive puck.
Oh,
Bot lane
vods.
here. Let's go. Oh, the
so
Sunstrike
early.
not gonna land as a result here. A little bit of misplay. BKB gets activated. That's gonna allow him to survive long enough till the TPs are coming in. Trian's the first one to TP in, but that's yeah okay.
Okay.
He got a BKB.
Resolution, help me. Punch him.
Wait, did he use Purge before BKB?
I don't know.
No.
This is not cool now, so what did he purge?
Oh, he punched it. Yeah, he punched him
Top lane, Silent. He does not have his BKB, but he's gonna pop the Eclipse. Silence was there. Manta gonna be popped as well. Kurt has to grieve himself. Funnick's actually gonna go down. And the disruption keeps him alive. He can't get vision for the assassinate, so Dendi has to retreat, but he dies anyway to the poison touch. They give away their offlaner and a support for a Luna kill, but
And the tower.
yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Here's two
fallen.
safe lane dies. Always on a flying resolution, just going ham.
That's why I love the shot. Like, he's so good at pushing. 3 levels and he's good to go.
I think that not having any wave clear is really hurting Navi right now. Like, I talked about it in the very beginning.
Level 4 shrapnel, man.
It's such a bad ability,
Look at the bot
man.
lane. Look at that push. It's done. Always fun to fly. He wants to get out of there. Where's the assassinate? Oh man, he wants to run it. Oh, Dendi just get right clicked down by Neck. Why would the Mask of Madness turned on?
Why would... Why? Okay. So much for every hero being a Dendi hero. That was just... Like, what?
That necro book is scary.
Like,
man.
in what world is it okay to commit that hard for a support when you are, like, the second most farm person on your team?
Do not respect the Necro books.
I think didn't have a screen is actually, like, what happened.
The flames.
But I just want to go back to your point about the puck. I think, I mean, 100% agreement. I think, like, if you want defensive hero, puck is just not that good. I think Clockwork would have been excellent. Timbersaw would have been excellent. But actually, on the top lane, Mag does have that mech to use it right then and there. And the burst, barely enough.
So close.
Even if he had a TP out, the coil
The
break
break,
damage
yeah.
from Funnick would have probably killed
Yeah.
as well. So.
You have to, for those of you who don't know, you have to TP halfway through the coil duration for a TP to not make you take damage when you leave.
And then you get Axe up there.
Yep. And
8-second
he's
duration.
very confused. Oh, Mew Mew.
Net score, rest in peace.
Use all your skills. All of them.
That is,
Yeah.
well, actually, some people don't.
That's weird.
Dire's top tower is
not
under
so good.
attack.
As expected, Blink Mask of Madness coming out from Dondo.
Yeah.
By the way, if he had max take A in bottom, he would have actually killed him.
If he had
Or
Max
been
take
farther away.
aim, he wouldn't have Racks left because the buildings
Okay, I'm
would
sorry,
be
but the
dead.
shrapnel is not keeping them in the game.
Yeah, it is.
It's like 100% not. Like,
It's a
just,
shrapnel and
if you
living
want wave
armors.
clear, buy like a maelstrom or something, and just shoot the damn creeps.
I'm just not impressed.
I don't know, man.
Next item, Maelstrom. Easy.
I think it is pretty good. As an
I think Maelstrom would be nice.
What,
Yeah.
maelstrom? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have any other ways. Like, who else is going to be able to clear waves besides maybe Havos, right? Like, he needs an MKB, I guess, which is what he's going, because you need damage.
And you always risk the when you're flat down to clear away, like you don't have any speed for it. Like, it has a really large cooldown now.
Yeah.
Andy, I want to get your opinion on Centaur's mech. So normally we see the first item after Blink is like the hood, just to
Or
reduce...
pipe or something, yeah.
Yeah, hood or pipe, yeah, just to reduce his damage intake. But I guess Mechanism sort of pseudily do the same thing, and you get your team a mech builder, mech buyer. Do you think the hood is just better?
I think the mech is fine, because in this situation, like, they don't... Pipe is okay. Like, it stops Rocket Barrage, Call Down, I guess.
And that shrapnel.
And yeah, that really devastating shrapnel.
It's
that's-
melting the creep waves.
It stopped every single push so far. It's keeping him in the game.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's fine, especially because he needs armor. Like, Centaur is going to be taking more right clicks pretty much than anyone else on the side of on Empire, so he has to be like in the mix. And if he's using his ulti defensively to run away like we saw earlier when he was bottom, and he kind of missed a stomp and was able to still retreat, if he's using his ult like that, he doesn't really need the hood to stay in the front line. He can just reposition with the rest of his team. Plus, he has things like Disruption to get him out of bad situations, because he will be the one who's in, like, every single time.
Guys, I just want to point out, he's level 14 now. From now on, all discussions about Shrapnel level 4 are completely irrelevant, since he would have had it anyways. no matter what skill he's using, unless he decided to skip.
No, I can still speak retroactive.
If he had that take aim, he would have got 2 more kills and
He would have had like
Yeah, but from now on, like every single team fight from now, it just doesn't matter what he went for, because no matter what he went for,
it matters to me, man.
But the early game has an impact on the mid game.
This guy almost, it's like he plays Dota, man. It's like he understands that things that happen in the early game affect the mid game.
Alright, Treant in this up, looking for the biggest overgrowth of his life.
They don't have detection. I mean, they have a book 3, but it's now.
oh, here comes.
Call down, overgrowth, coil, everything on top. They do have the mech, the deeps are coming in. And guess who's doing the most save? That's Shrapnel, level 4, baby. Silent with the Aegis, he's right-clicking, he's got the Mantis out. There's a Disrupt saving him. Meanwhile, the Havos, uh-oh, he's gonna get hexed up. He's gonna go down. A Trim walks back out and he says, I wanna go back to the trees, man. He gets invised up. Meanwhile, where's the sniper in the background? Is he done?
He's in the base.
He's in the base.
He just ditched.
Could have dropped another Shrapnel. And he will.
Yeah, here he comes.
Look at that rain.
Shrapnel.
You see the resolution. They're gonna kill him. Damn, Shrapnel damage, guys. Gonna get another kill, but Sniper just runs in with Mask of Madness turns on. I think Don though needs to watch some MD replays. Meanwhile, Puppy's gonna get choked. And Phonic trying to get himself out of there. He will.
I think the thing that's hurting them the most actually is the puck pick. I think that's why they're struggling so much.
I agree. If they had like a clock or timber.
Yeah. I mean, even just picking a hero that could have AFK'd the jungle.
Oh wow, the D9.
Like, you could have picked a darts here against this team, and it would have worked very well, just because of the fact that you have more high ground defense, and plus, you can surge people away from anything, really, that happens, and is a mech buyer, and he would be able to get farm, and he would be able to stop pushes. I don't know, man.
Okay, guys, betting time.
Okay.
They have a sniper, they have a tree that can heal your towers, and they have a puck to clear the waves, and that's it. When does Empire break high ground?
35 minutes.
Lumi?
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Navi's gonna win.
You say
this
Navi win.
Shane?
They're struggling at like the necro creeps are just dying straight away. Like every time they summon them, they just die within like 5 seconds.
Well, that's good though, right? If the Necro dies, then the damage is stealth.
Well, not necessarily. Like, if Havos
It's
kills
not
it.
horrible.
Look at
If
that
Havos
Shrapnel
kills it, then it's not that bad.
So if you've Treant armor
The
on
thing
you,
is,
it's not going to hurt that
it's
much.
kind of getting to that point in the game where Havos can do wave clearing himself. Like, he can just shoot it. And once Dendi gets a Maelstrom, he'll be able to push out waves at least a little bit. Like, it's not obviously quite as good, but it's at least a step in the right direction. Because the biggest issue that Navi have is they can never push out lanes. Like, they just have Empire sitting in every single spot on the map and just pushing and pushing and pushing.
What if Kuvos goes Acceptor and just starts clearing the waves from wherever?
Then I think they lose.
Yeah,
I think it's fine, man. It's fine.
Oh, Puppy's going for another overgrowth. You just give him
Yeah,
another
we'll leap
overgrowth.
see. He's got a BKB now, so there's pretty much no way he dies.
Maybe he's gonna force the Manta or BKB.
Oh, I'm not invisible anymore.
He just doesn't care. He's taking a lot of damage.
Gotta force out BKB, but entire rotation's coming in. Mag's gonna lead the charge. He's got Stampede. They can go back in.
Oh, now he's chance to fight, man. This is a bad idea.
Alright, BKB gets activated on Havos. Is right-clicking on Mag. Overgrowth, only gonna hit. BKB gets forced back out. Couple of BKB for each other. Meanwhile, Dendi though, he's gonna get trapped. Is it gonna be a grave for him? It's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
What's happening?
No, now they're gonna re-engage the Blink Dagger on the backline. They want Puppy. Meanwhile, Dendi's already out of that fight. Age just gonna get exploded from Havos. He does have a teleport score as well as 11 magic wand charge. He's gonna be fine. Dendi somehow got caught. No, that was Puppy, excuse me. Bot lane though. Got wrecked.
He's getting
Yeah, your base is dying, basically, while this happens.
Yeah.
I was wrong. 29 minutes.
Huh.
But not in the way that I thought it was going to
Yeah.
happen. I mean, to be fair.
Are Navi dying to Red Dota? Does that remind you of something?
A little bit.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty poor decision on Empire's part. It's like, why are they just diving in and fighting relentlessly? And then
Space
you realize, oh,
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah, the thing that was huge there is Mag actually had BKB. Because if he didn't have BKB, he would have just blinked in and died to Havos, like, straight away. But that didn't end up happening, and since the Luna had the Aegis, they bought enough time for bottom racks to go down. So, all in all, it was a tactical feed, basically, by Always Wanna Fly and Mag.
What a man.
And actually, Luna died too, but again, Aegis, so Silent was just alive again at the end of it.
Silence is pretty farmed right now.
Dondo is so poor.
Dondo's almost got Maelstrom. That would help greatly. I think
Is it
Dondo hasn't
enough?
been an impact at all so far.
He's 0-3-10. Like, it's not...
Shrapnel assist, boys. You know, here's another way to look at it. If you're just having poor farm, or like you just don't have enough damage to be in...
Shrapnel does the same damage every single time. Doesn't matter what items you have.
Consistency.
I mean, you can't really rely on right-click damage.
They did like 30% of that creep wave's health and damage.
I mean, it
By the
didn't...
time I walked through it. Not even actually, more like 20.
Oh no, the glaives, oh my
A
god.
lot of illusions.
Yeah, that push was ridiculous. Oh wait, Overgrowth actually getting hit on 4. Funnick goes in, he manages to hit a 3-man coil, but Silent, he's got that BKB. There's that Hex. Nice break coming out from Kerr on the high ground. Dendi just going to town with the Mask of Madness. He's going to get disrupted. It might have actually just gotten him killed. There is a snipe up. Can Dendi get it? He gets the snipe before the Ghost Walk, and they'll be able to get a kill. They lose their tier 3 tower, and now they want to chase. Puppy, he's going to blink again in 1 second. There's that shrapnel. Max rank, it's so good. Dendi going to get the double kill. Are they actually going to be able to turn this around in a big way? Headshot cancel. Always want to fly. The saddest rainbow pony I've ever seen.
No impact.
No impact too.
It's like he hurt us, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
He got the laser stick out as well.
I think they're going to try to at least force a tier 2. Meanwhile, they have to heat to their base and start defending that one. Maelstrom's back up. Aswell's 1,400 gold. So once Mjolnir's online, that could get pretty scary because they're already having trouble breaking the high ground, they being Team Empire.
Well, if by having trouble breaking the high ground you mean casually walked into the base and killed the entire set of bottom
That was
racks
not a
without
fair
any
fight.
contention.
That was a ninja rack.
Yeah, that was a yeah. Also, I guess I didn't expect a 4-man
Yeah, but a
overgrowth.
Ninja Rax is still a Rax, and it still has huge impact on the game because that lane is now worth basically...
Oh, I don't know if you want to die that. Havos is going in. He's got the cooldown. He's got the BKB. No, Overgrowth not going to hit them. Meanwhile, Vansko's going to get melted on the background. Silent fighting with the midway out. Kuroki, Southgrave. The Skunk's going to come through. The Glaives. The Glaives.
That butterfly going to work.
Well, he actually bought his Reaver like before the next fight, so if he hadn't spent that money, he would have died there.
I'm just going to say, I'm very much so impressed with this Max disruption because I feel like that's doing a lot more than Shadow Poison.
Just because they have Luna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're seeing them using him push multiple times. In particular that fight, it just did so much damage.
Well, Puppy just messed up there. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't overgrowth. Like, I mean, he overgrowth, but he didn't overgrowth the Luna, which means that she just goes ham. And then you die. Like, it's bad.
Alright, boys. We
You
need
can still
Shrapnels.
attack an overgrowth though.
I don't think you can.
Radiant structures
It's basically
are
like being frostbite.
fortified.
You can cast spells, but you
Holy
can't.
crap, Dendi takes 780 damage. Doesn't strike good?
He almost instantly dies from killing that.
The
with Mask of
Necro
Madness,
Berry,
huh?
yeah.
That's funny.
What a silence.
What a silence. The thing about Sniper is that I think people have this misconception of when you play with him, you have to have, like, initiators, but it's actually the opposite, because Sniper can hit from so far away that you can force the other team to come to you. So you basically just need to build your team around Sniper. Like, you need to have heroes that...
Protect them.
Like, the tree was a great pick. I loved that pick, because they were against Centaur, and it allows you to stop Centaur initiation and things like that, but the puck just has no synergy with the team, I feel.
Yo, this fight is questionable.
Yeah, they can't take it. I mean, there's a cheese. They're gonna run it anyway, though. At least a little bit. Mag canceling the stomp one time. Close. He's got the Mjolnir on him right now. How much damage can they possibly do in this time? They're actually doing a little bit. Here comes Funnick. He's gonna get hexed before he gets ult. He might actually die before he gets to silence, and he does in fact do so. Vanscore, in the meantime, is gonna be going down. Now Havos, Grave's still on him. He's really low right now. He's trying to get Mag before he dies, but he just simply can't, and I think it's just a little bit too much right now. Navi, they trade away pretty much their whole team for game support. And the desperation snipe and Navi, they just say,
GG.
GG.
35-minute GG.
I was right about something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a fun game. I enjoyed it a lot.
I think their lineup could have worked if a couple of things went a little bit differently. I think having a hero like Gyro on the team with a sniper is a really smart play too, just because it gives you that one impact hero who also kind of gets farm at the same time, and then you have two heroes who are really big threats during the fight.